You remember the movie Godzilla, wherein it leaps out of the ocean and destroys everything on its path? Well, we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about 10 strangest things found by deep-sea divers. Wanna keep up with our latest videos? Subscribe! Ghost Fleet in Chuuk Lagoon. Shipwrecks are some of the most interesting things to find in the ocean. They tell a story of another time in history, give us clues about what happened and who was there, or just look cool. Chuuk Lagoon was found in the Caroline Islands in the Pacific Ocean, north of New Guinea and east of the Philippines. Here, the wreckage of countless Japanese ships and aircraft was discovered. Having been destroyed in Second World War, the Ghost Fleet was the subject of a 1969 Jacques Cousteau film in which the wreckage was explored and the site began to be recovered. However, it is said that the bodies still remain among the ships and planes, and the site itself is partially visible from above the water surface. The wreckage of Japan's Imperial Fleet is an incredible example of an underwater discovery that is not only intriguing but informational and historic as well. The Great Blue Hole is a giant marine sinkhole off the coast of Belize. It lies near the center of Lighthouse Reef. The hole is circular in shape and was formed during several episodes of Quaternary glaciation when sea levels were much lower. Initial measured depth of Great Blue Hole was 125 meters or 410 feet, which is the most often cited depth up to this day. In 2012, Discovery Channel ranked the Blue Hole as number 1 on its list of the 10 most amazing places on Earth. In December 2018, 2 submarines descended into the Blue Hole in an attempt to map its interior. Using sonar scanning, the team was nearly able to complete a 3D map of the 1,000-foot wide hole. This is a popular spot among recreational scuba divers who are lured by the opportunity to dive in sometimes crystal clear water and meet several species of fish, including midnight parrotfish, Caribbean reef shark, and other juvenile fish species. Other species of shark, such as the bull shark and the hammerhead shark, have been reported there, but are not regularly sighted. With an amazing sight and interesting tourist spot like this, who would not grab the opportunity to take a dip? Black smokers in the Arctic Circle. Certain chimney-like formations occur underwater when seawater meets magma. These hydrothermal vents are almost a type of hot spring that spits out jets of water and fluids reaching 370 degrees Celsius and higher, often called black smokers due to the color of their iron sulfide deposits. These vents have been found in various places in our oceans, but their northernmost location was discovered in the Arctic Circle between Norway and Greenland in 2008. There are a number of vents in some clusters of black smokers. Some of the vents can almost reach 4 stories tall or more. The discovery of this vent field was unexpected. Researchers did not think that such a formation was possible in an area with such slow tectonic plate spreading. These black smokers demonstrate just how unpredictable and impressive nature is, while hinting at other mysteries that could be hiding below the water's surface. underwater river. At the bottom of the Black Sea, there is an entire ecosystem with a running river, trees, and waterfalls. How does this work? Though a body of water running through another body of water? It seems confusing, but it actually occurs because the water in the river is much saltier and therefore denser than the surrounding water in the Black Sea. The high salinity of the river allows it to flow through the sea at a fast pace, creating riverbanks. The large amount of sediment running through the river also helps it to flow through the Black Sea. As if this wasn't cool enough, it is estimated that the river's large volume would make it the 6th largest river on land. Finding this wondrous little ecosystem within the Black Sea, which eventually drains into the Atlantic Ocean, could be crucial to researchers' understanding of our oceans as a whole. This discovery can potentially help scientists better understand life underwater and the different conditions that allow phenomena like this to occur on our planet. Shamshad Canyon in the Bering Sea. If you thought the underwater river was impressive, you'll love this underwater canyon. It is so huge that it can only be seen in its entirety from outer space. Crazy, right? Found in the Bering Sea, Shamshad is also the deepest underwater canyon, with a volume of 5,800 cubic kilometers and a depth of 2.6 kilometers. Shamshad could fit the entire Grand Canyon inside it. Submarines can travel through this deep seaside, as well as the different marine life found in the Bering Sea. Since Shamshad Canyon is so ridiculously wide, the entire underwater canyon can only be seen if you are above the curve of the Earth. So unless you have connections that can get you off Earth and into a spaceship, then you might just have to look at pictures. The Bimini Road, sometimes called the Bimini Wall, is an underwater rock formation near North Bimini Islands in the Bahamas. One of the most popular tourist attractions in the Bahamas is the Bimini Road, an underwater path discovered in 1930s. The origin of this ocean feature is unknown, though many believe it to be a path leading to the lost city of Atlantis, sitting just 6 meters or 20 feet under the water's surface. Bimini Road is accessible to those curious enough to dive down and experience the mysterious formation for themselves. Possible origin stories for Bimini Road have been featured in different mystery pieces on Unexplained Mysteries, Unsolved Mysteries in the World, and more. The origin theories include ancient Egyptian divine protectors, the path to Atlantis, and a natural occurrence without any help from humans. Wherever this road came from, it's an awesome sight to see. Ancient underwater city of Pablo, Petri. The 5,000-year-old sunken city in Greece is considered to be the oldest submerged lost city in the world, discovered in 1967 by Dr. Nick Fleming. This port town from the Neolithic era can be found off the southern coast of Greece. Ancient pottery was discovered at that site, giving archaeologists the impression that the town of Pablo Petri traded goods within the city and by the sea. According to Fleming, in 2009, Pablo Petri is thousands of years older than most of the ancient underwater ruins that have already been discovered. The estimated area of the town covers about 100,000 square meters. Its remote location likely preserved it from being disrupted by humans before the discovery. Neolithic pottery is one of the most notable finds in this underwater city. It provided a timeline for researchers to understand just how old these ancient ruins were. Originally, Pablo Petri was thought to be a part of the Bronze Age, but after further exploration, the city was found to be more than 1,000 years older than previously thought. What can you say about this well-preserved sunken city? Give us your thoughts and comment down below. Ruins of Atlantico. Ancient cities found in the depths of the sea are always intriguing, no matter how many are discovered. The ruins of Atlantico are 8 to 12 meters or 26 to 39 feet deep in the Mediterranean Sea off the coast of Israel. Discovered in 1984, the city is believed to belong to the Neolithic era and is one of the largest underwater settlements ever found. Exploration at Atlantico has produced the remains of houses, water wells, humans, and animals, as well as objects, artifacts, and mysterious structures dating back thousands of years. One of its most impressive structures is thought to be a ritual site consisting of huge stones arranged in a circle around what used to be a spring. Other interesting discoveries at Atlantico include a stone well used for water surveys and eventually as a disposal pit. This is due to the large number of remains found inside. 65 sets of human remains were also located in and around the city, some providing the earliest known cases of tuberculosis. There were also bones of wild and domesticated animals, suggesting that those who occupied Atlantico both hunted and raised animals for food. What do you think of this amazing find? Give us your thoughts and comment down below. Underwater crop circles. They've been called crop circles of the ocean floor, 7-foot diameter patterned circles that were first spotted in 1995 off the coast of southern Japan. But their origin was an enigma, and local divers termed them mystery circles. The mystery persisted until 2011 when the culprit, a male pufferfish just 5 inches long, was finally caught in the act. And recently, scientists studied the process of how species creates these elaborate designs in order to woo females. The research team observed a total of 10 construction events carried out by somewhere between 4 and 8 males. Males spent 7 to 9 days building their respective circles by repeatedly swimming in and out the circle, using their fins to dig valleys in the sandy bottom. Aesthetics were clearly important. The spirograph pattern was meticulously created, and males were observed decorating the peaks with shell and coral fragments. But the design had a practical purpose as well. The males' swimming patterns steered up fine sand particles and pushed them toward the middle of the circle, which served as the actual nest. This kind of pufferfish is probably nature's greatest artist. Imagine, in order to grab a female's attention, he creates something that almost defies belief. Museo Atlantico is a fully functional underwater museum off the coast of Lanzarote. It is an original and imaginative work of British artist Jason Taylor. Taylor has created and submerged more than 300 sculptures into the Atlantic Ocean. This was to seek attention to global warming and the importance of united conservation work to preserve and protect our planet's environment. All the submerged sculptures are made from exceptionally designed materials which doesn't melt into the water. This basically means that the sculptures cannot harm the organisms that lives around them. Along with the other sculptures submerged, the most famous among his creations is the human gyre, more than 200 life-sized statues of human beings arranged in a circle. This represents people of all ages and influences. The circle was designed specifically to look like a reef. This makes it attractive to sea creatures, and they gather around it. According to Taylor, the human gyre is a reminder that life in our planet began in the seas and that the people and our world still strongly depend on it for our survival and for the future generations to come. If you enjoyed learning from a kid like me, subscribe, like, hit that bell, and share. Ingat!